Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're so happy you're here. I'm Christine Pilara, and this is Atlanta and Company. We have a jam-packed show full of great information, but we want to get right to happy stories first with the one and only Kara Kinnear for It's All Good. Hi.
Hello, my friend. Listen, I just want to say that I think if I didn't have these few moments with you all every day talking about good stories, good people, I might lose my mind. So thank you for giving me that opportunity every morning. Happy Wednesday to you. We're going to start today with a fantastic teacher. We've been highlighting teachers often in this segment because they are going above and beyond. And Mr. Earl Wilson is no exception to that. So he's a brand new teacher this year, just got hired in July. And he is worried about being the best he can be. But do not fear, because Mr. Wilson is putting in the hours, my friends. And here's how he's doing that. He is making sure that each one of his students feels seen, feels heard. He's been delivering presents if it's your birthday, a note of encouragement, just anything he can do to connect with the student because they are virtually learning. I know, very cool. He said he had a third grade teacher that made such a difference in his life, and he can't wait to pay that forward. He was making me laugh when I was reading the article because he said, you know, when you have that job where you work all night and then you have to get up and have a productive day. He's like, I kind of feel like that all the time, just tired, but being exhausted is worth it. And I love this. You know, he said if he could hear one student say that crazy year, that year of 2020, I had this amazing teacher, Mr. Wilson, and he just made all the difference in my life. And he had this great quote, Christine, in this article. He said a few things. He said his grandmother always told him, you plant the seed today, it may not grow until 5 years from now, but it will grow. And then he also said this, a teacher can provide an education, but only a special few can deliver a future. So I will leave you with that. Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for all that you're doing. Can deliver a future. So good. Yeah, so good.
Oh, Kara, these are so, so good. And kudos to all the teachers going through this challenging time, but especially the ones that are really having to kind of relearn how to do what they love in this digital world. And I actually found a great article on HuffPost.com, and it was the author interviewed all these teachers that said the top 10 things that we want you to know about digital learning. And it was so good. Like, we're doing our best. We need to support each other. And I'm going to try and interview the author because it was so good. We need to all give each other grace and respect right now during this time, especially our fabulous teachers. So thank you, Kara. That was short and sweet, but impactful. I love it. So, so good. And guys, if you have a fun or interesting It's All Good story, let's say you want to highlight anyone, a teacher, somebody doing something great in our community, we would love to hear from you. Facebook.com/ATL&Co, or tweet us using that hashtag, It's All Good. It sure is.